Hello, ENG4U. One strategy that will help you think more deeply about a text, speech, or video that you interact with is the use of critical lenses. However, in order to properly use them, you need to have a little bit of a brief introduction to them. So bear with me here. So in order to think beneath the surface of a text, it often helps to know what to look for. So we often try to think about text as artifacts that tell us something more about society or about human nature. And this is the reason that people say we still read Shakespeare. His ideas are supposed to be timeless. Whether or not one agrees with this, the fact remains that much of what we see about human nature in Shakespeare's plays appears time and time again in our media and books in the present day. Murder, revenge, love, and the struggle to be heard are all ideas that permeate not just Shakespeare's texts, but many of the ones that you have read in high school and definitely some of the ones that you've seen on TV. So let's take a look at an example. In this image, you can see a headline of an advertisement that reads, "There's another woman waiting for every man." I think that it's probably clear to many of you in grade 12 that the lens that applies well here, at first glance, is the gender theory lens. So what we want to do now is apply this lens. So we're trying to view the article from the perspective of a person in that field, in the field of gender theory. In layman's terms, you might say that you're looking at the advertisement as a feminist. Now, for many, we don't know how to proceed after this. The next step would be to ask yourself some guiding questions that enable you to really analyze what you're seeing here. Key questions can be found online if you're ever stuck, and I would recommend looking at OWL Purdue for some higher order thinking prompts at the ENG4U level, and into university if you ever need it. So the key question that I pre-selected here is, do characters support traditional gender roles? It's a pretty straightforward question. We can see that there are definitely some stereotypes popping up here, like that women have to be in competition with other women, and the idea that men can't control themselves and don't love the same way women do. There's an implied concept here that men can't be loyal, and then the fact that women just need to focus on their appearance as well. So we have gone from seeing this ad, which many of you could identify as sexist, to coming up with some deeper ideas of why it's problematic after looking at it through this critical lens.